Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Treetop Garage. We're back for another day of sanding. I got probably about 60, 65, something like that percent done yesterday. I totally forgot to take that back bumper off and the taillights off, but I'm going to try to work my way on the other side. We'll set the camera over there, back to about, I don't know, to the back, and then I got to change over to 80, and I want to get the quarter panels because they got some rust on them and that. And probably take the bumper and taillights off then. No big deal, it won't take long to do. But yeah, I want to do the quarter panels last guy to shoot because I got to do 80 and then I went over 180 to 180 then. I'm doing the rest of the car with 180 right now. So let me pause you and we'll get set up on the other side and we'll get the rest of the stuff knocked out. I do have still a lot of some hand sanding to do. I'm like up in here I didn't do. I figured it'd be easier to hand sand some of this stuff. And also in some of these areas, like around in here, some of these stuff you don't want to dig into this. I want to do this all by hand, so I don't want to dig into the DA and mess it up. So create more low spots, which I don't want. So let me pause you. We'll go on the other side, and I'll finish up the sanding over there, and then we'll go from there. So hold on, guys. Alright guys, so there you go. I don't know if you've seen that last part. This pad, little threaded piece. It's bad. I gotta get another one. This one actually came on that sander when I bought it about not even a month ago. So yeah, this thing exited the chat. We're gonna have to get another one of them. Man right there is pretty noisy. Anyway. So yeah, everything's pretty much sanded down except for the stuff I need to block down with, you know, the real deep body lines. I'm going to do that all by hand. I am going to go over those quarters with some 180. I don't know if you guys, maybe you didn't even notice, I don't know if it's probably in fast motion, that part. That bigger DA I was using was, I bought that back in like either late 90s or early 2000s. It's one of those, some of you may remember, the Craftsman came out with this. I think it was called the Air Drive line. It was like a higher quality, had a bunch of rubber coating on it and stuff, like a bunch of air tools. And I picked that up years and years ago, back in probably the early 2000s, maybe before that. And it works great still. I had to oil it because it was a little bit not wanting to move as good. So I oiled it. It worked great for that last little bit, but I don't like the pad that's on that one either. That was a cheap one. So I'm gonna see if I can go on somewhere and find some of them pads, same tapered style ones you can get in the corners better. So we'll see. But we're pretty close now to having this thing at least ready for primer. Like I said, I got to go over it with the hand, hand sand it, and just do a couple little things. There's a few spots I'm probably gonna put a little filler on. Honestly, I was surprised. I thought this thing had probably a bunch of layers of paint underneath this black paint. I just assumed it did because it's so old. But everywhere I've sanded on this thing so far has just been bare metal, primer, maybe sometimes, depending on where you're at, 2 layers of primer and whatever black paint's on it right now. That's all that I've found everywhere. I haven't really found hardly any filler either. A little bit in the door, here and there, little spots, but nothing. I thought this thing had probably who knows how many layers of paint on it, just the way it kind of looked with that paint that was on it. So I'm actually pretty happy that it's not all full of filler right now, but it's this door I'm at, this passenger door, it still has, it looks like somebody painted maybe some primer or something on there with a brush. It's got still got a little bit of brush marks I got to sand out. So I'll probably hit that door again with another 180 again, just to try to smooth it out a little bit more. The driver's side fender has a couple spots that need kind of feathered out better. It's got some little scrapes and scratches that somebody just painted over. They're not real deep, but when I was over there, the sandpaper was getting kind of where it wasn't doing as good. And I actually had a little bit of area on the yellow right by the headlight on the inside of the fender where it was starting to get a little gummy. So I'm not sure what that's about. But I didn't have that on this side at all. So there's a couple things I got to do. But yeah, it's come along pretty quick here. I got to see what my buddy Troy, who's going to paint this, and he's going to put the primer on. I actually got the primer today. I'm going to get it on my car actually. It's a Summit 2K primer. That's what he recommended. That's what he uses on pretty much everything he does, I guess. So I bought that, and I bought I think it's the activator, and it was basically like $100 shipped to my house, like $104 shipped to my house. So can't beat that as a gallon, but whatever activator it needs, I think it's like a little quart or something. So yeah, that came today. So hopefully get this thing somewhat ready to get primed up, and maybe you can come by and we can primer it at least, get it all in primer anyway. I don't know if he's going to want me to sand the primer, or if he's going to want to sand the primer at all. I don't know. It depends on, I guess it depends on what it looks like to him. But there's a few rust spots on the bottom, on that door on the bottom over there. I'm going to fix that. I might cut it out and just re-put a new piece in there. We'll see. There's also, I made a see yesterday on this little, there's a spot like the cowl comes down all the way to the bottom of the rocker on the passenger side. Little strip. There's a couple little rust holes in that too, which I gotta fix. A few dents, little dings, stuff like that. I'm probably gonna end up filling it because I already got it sanded down. I might as well do that too. So it'll be quick stuff, but I gotta get back on that trunk lid, finish that up here in before the weekend. I'm hoping. Like I said, I have a little bit of time. I'm not gonna buy the paint until I get paid again, which is basically 2 weeks from Friday. So I'm sure it'll take a few days to get here. So it's going to be a little bit yet. I do have some other stuff I could do. Still got to put the driver's side door window in. I do have the window urethane for that. I still have to do the main steering arm that goes from the steering box to the spindle on the passenger side. I bought a new one with new Heim joints. I'm going to redo that. And there's a couple other things I can do, but I'm just trying to get this knocked out now. Why it's, I want to get it done. It's in my head now that I got to get it done, at least for primer or whatever. So, and he might want to block that primer down, so I'll have to do that too. So, I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to talk with him and see what he says. He'll probably want to come over here and maybe look at it. I don't know. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this long. I'm sure it's longer than yesterday's video for sure. Thanks for watching. If you want, go check his channel out, Troy's Restorations and More, I think it's called. If I remember, I'll leave some links for some of his channel and a bunch of other channels that my favorite channels. I've been doing that here the last couple of videos in the description. And yeah, give me a thumbs up. Definitely like and subscribe and share if you want. And we'll see you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.